thought it might be a good idea to share my experiences with 5-APB, and I'll tell you how I got a hold of it first. I can't remember which website it was. It was a long time ago. This was back in like 2013. Yeah, so first I ordered 3-MeO-PCP because I was looking for like a different dissociative to try, and I'd never tried one of those. And I'll make a report about that one a lot later because like I don't know when I'll cover the different dissociatives that I tried, but right now I just wanted to focus on like exotic tryptamines and phenethylamines. So this one I originally oh yeah, so back to how I got a hold of it. So when I ordered the 3-MeO-PCP, they had a deal, and they said, yeah, they'll give you like a gift with it. So I chose the 5-APB. I forget how much they gave me, but I know that I had 3 grams of 3-MeO-PCP, but they gave me a lot of the 5-APB. So this was like a pretty generous website, I think, and like the prices were pretty nice. So I ended up getting it, and originally I thought it was just a stimulant. I thought it was just like kind of gonna be like amphetamine or maybe an MDMA type experience. Like I think they call them entactogens or something. But this one, when I tried it, and I think the dose range was like around 100 milligrams or 150 milligrams. I can't quite remember. I'll try to look up different like trip reports that I made of it on Shermery and see what dose I had specifically. But I remember I usually take pretty high doses, and I'm pretty sure I probably mixed it with the 5-MeO-PCP, which is probably not a good idea because I don't know the interactions with my body. It might have been harmful. I don't know. I know that the 5-APB is considered cardiotoxic if used long term because it's similar to like MDMA in terms of the effect on your body. So yeah, originally I thought it was just going to be a stimulant. So when I tried it, I was pretty shocked that it was basically like oral DMT in terms of closed-eye visuals. Like I was able to get out of body really quickly with this thing. Visually, I don't remember it to be extremely powerful. Like I think that everything mostly seemed normal, but when I would close my eyes, it would immediately just take me out of body to the same sort of DMT realm that I get when I smoke DMT. So this was an extremely powerful psychedelic. And the actual closed-eye visuals, I remember the space that I was going into. Like I remember one specific trip I was lying down on a couch in my brother's apartment in like downtown Toronto, and right when I closed my eyes, like I just was disembodied into this like tunnel kind of place that was, if I had to attach like certain archetypes to it, it would be chess-like slash toy-like slash like magician type stuff. Like I have drawings of the realm that I was going to, because this was a time period where anytime that I would go to hyperspace, I would go to a similar place. So if I smoked DMT or if I took a 5-APB, I would go to this place, and I have a drawing of what it kind of looks like. It's just like a little sketch. But it shows you like the different kind of archetype and feel that it had. It was very mysterious, but it it was very interactive in terms of how it responded to you, and it was very playful. Like it wasn't at all sinister or scary. Like I remember that I was able to endure these places pretty easily back then. Like I didn't have the same kind of fear response that I have nowadays. So I think I'm in a different place, and I'm trying to sort of work through that because I feel like it's a little more real now in terms of where I'm going, and back then it was kind of real too because I was starting to get into a phase where a lot of strange things were happening with my consciousness. So yeah, where I'm at now, it's just like I'm very sort of careful with how I step into these places. I don't do it willy-nilly like I did last time. Like last time I was just like, having a crazy fun time, just just exploring these things, and you know, I was doing it more than probably I would think is productive now, because but you know, it was still sort of new to me, so I perfectly understand why I was exploring it as deeply as I was. But now that I've sort of gotten accustomed to it, I feel like, you know, I can spread my focus into other things that I'm sort of pursuing to, you know, get my interests met in terms of, you know, what I want to do in this world and stuff like that. So, but, you know, these experiences were definitely really important to me, and obviously I don't regret them, because they were incredibly beautiful and visual and stuff like that, and inspired a lot of what I draw and the art that I make and like things that I talk about. So, you know, all in all, it's been pretty good for me. So I hope that trip report sort of gives you more of an idea of what to expect with 5-APV. Like, it's definitely not a stimulant. Like, it's one of the most powerful psychedelics that I've tried. Like, it's one of my favorite psychedelics, to be honest. It reminds me a lot of AMT. I made a trip report like a year or two ago about about AMT, so you can check that one out. And yeah, this one's very similar to that, but it's extremely powerful. If anyone experienced something different, I would appreciate it if they share that on this thing, because I would like to know, like, if my experience is just a rare occasion or if this happens to most people when they try it. But I think this is one of the few RCs that I would like to try again, and other than like 4-ACO DMT, because it's so similar to. But you know what? I honestly would like to try a lot of them still. I thought that I was going to hang up my RC phase, but I guess maybe in the future I might try more of them just to experiment. I wouldn't try them like a lot, just in case that there's like a pretty bad interaction with the body. But other than that, like, I think it's really interesting trying to explore different states of these tryptamine worlds. So I hope you guys appreciated this, and hopefully I will make more trip reports, and I'm going to make other videos about different topics that I wanted to discuss that are sort of psychedelic related, but you know, you guys can sort of look out for that when I make it. So I'll see you later.